G'day guys, Lemon Eating Cow here, and today I'm back playing Final Fantasy 15, and I am doing my level 1 capped walkthrough, or playthrough. This is the second episode, and, well, it feels like a third episode for me, because I just went through all the way up to chapter 3, and a little bit through that, and then I looked over on my other monitor, and I was like, why isn't that record button pressed in? And then I realized I hadn't recorded any of the gameplay. So, here I go again. So last time we left off, we got some ore for Dino. He wanted us to get a rare mineral or something, or a stone for him, and he's going to give us passage back to Insomnia, pretty much, if we give him the stone. Oh, there you go, stone.
Nice work, kid. Sorry for giving you such a
Oh
hard
damn,
time.
I
just
really
had to
do
get
not
my
like
hands on
his
you, see what
voice
meant blackmail.
at all.
You understand, don't you?
I know they're going for
See,
that like
I'm a reporter by
gangstery
day
vibe,
and an
but
amateur jeweler by night.
terrible.
This elusive little beauty's gonna become
He looks like
a
Ellen
masterpiece.
DeGeneres
To
or
make it up to
something.
you, I'll share a little scoop. That
But then
special
again,
coin you got? It
maybe
commemorates
Ignis
the
does a little bit
Oracle's
as well.
ascension. That guy was tossing them out to everyone. Must have picked them up back in Niflheim. And speaking of freebies, here's one from
Good.
me. Come back if you want to buy more.
I know he's got a follow-up
I
quest
doubt a
as well,
souvenir
but I
like
just
that could make its way into
I
the
couldn't
hands
do it,
of
man. I
every
just don't like the
citizen.
guy at all.
Oh well, it's our pocket change now.
I don't think we really need anything.
this time.
No, we can always come back
As
here in chapter
promised,
2
I'm in
anyway.
the
So
process of securing your ferry tickets right now. Told you, I'm a man of integrity.
no, I don't think so,
Should
mate.
be smooth sailing from here. So let me know when you're ready to ship out.
Right now,
I
dude.
admit
Let's
I
go.
was-
You guys ready to set sail?
Yeah. Now,
Alrighty,
I think
ship
we've
won't
got
arrive till
quite a
tomorrow.
few
How
cutscenes
about you
coming
find a
in.
place to spend the night?
Yeah, one's pretty cool, the Kingslave one, but
It's
yeah,
bedtime.
it's. I think most of this episode is going to be cutscene. I think. Golden Key. See, usually, at the end of chapter 1, you get to stay in the 2x experience hotel, which is the Quayside Cradle. So what you usually do is bank up a lot of XP, and I did that by farming cactua. It was actually the first video I made on my channel. Was pretty lame photos. The very first video I made on my channel was about how to farm cactua for experience, and what I did was just farm heaps and heaps of cactua, save up all my experience, and then I came down here to the 2x hotel and then used that one. Well, actually, when I originally did it, I didn't know anything about the hotels and what they, that there was a 2x one, but I was just staying at the shitter caravan and getting like 1.2x experience. But yeah, that was a more effective way of staying at the 2x hotel. The animation in this is just unbelievable. It's so good. I remember though playing games back in like 2000 and thinking, wow, this is pinnacle graphics. It can't get any better. Or looking at Final Fantasy FMVs or cutscenes and just thinking, wow, this is just the most amazing technology ever. It's not a mega weapon, is it? I still haven't seen Kingslave, so yeah. Is this ripped straight from Kingslave? I don't know. If so, it looks freaking awesome. Yeah, rad. He reminds me of a judge from Final Fantasy Tactics. Cool, man. It's a real shame. I know they've had other media and stuff, but it's such a shame that none of that really made it into this game. For someone that doesn't really have like a casual player to be expected to watch the movies and watch the Brotherhood is just,
Hey,
I don't know, a bit of a stretch, I felt. I mean, I think it's great, and it's what is it, like, ambitious to have such a big world and a multiple media and stuff like that. But I don't know.
Where's Specs?
Personally, me, I
Should be back in
I
a
didn't
minute now.
feel any need to go out and watch Kingsglaive before this game came out. I do now, but I don't know. I just don't felt we should have had that burden on us.
What's that look for?
It's in all the papers.
What is?
Do
Insomnia.
we not have phones, or is that explained later why we don't get a
Is your
text
idea of a
message
joke?
or
I need you to
something?
calm down so I can explain.
I'm as calm as
Even
I'm gonna
someone
get.
going like, "Hey,
There was an attack.
Noctis, just heads up,
Imperial
man.
army
There's some
has
crazy
taken
shit going down."
Crown City.
As treaty room tempers flared, blast lit the night sky. When the smoke about the citadel had cleared, the king was found dead.
No, wait. Hold on.
We had no way of knowing
What? Knowing what?
that the signing was last night. That
But
insomnia.
the wedding! Altisha!
I know. That was the plan. Yet the reports of the invasion are all the same.
Altisha.
How could
I think
every
I've been
headline in
saying
the kingdom be wrong?
Alticia, but it's close enough. I think people understand.
If only.
I kind of get, like, when something like this happens, I kind of get the maybe the shock that he's feeling at the moment, but
we can't be sure until we see it with our own eyes.
I don't know, I just
And that
don't
means
feel
we go
emotions
back
from
to
him. I think it
Insomnia.
comes out a little bit later, but
Might not be safe for us here.
I don't know. I wish they kind of did something between those chapters where Noctis's battle banter and his catchphrasey things in between battle, they're a bit more subdued or somber or something, just to reflect his his emotional state. Because it doesn't really help, like, as soon as you get out into the field and you start killing stuff, and Prompto is singing his little after battle song and being all happy and stuff. Maybe he's trying to lighten the mood, I don't know. It just, to me, it seemed a little bit insensitive, that's all. So I know I said I was going to edit out the loading screens, but I'm putting this in here just so if I forget to edit out this loading screen, you've at least got me apologizing for not editing it out. So if you're hearing this right now, I'm sorry, and I'll try not to do it again. But usually I end up editing about, like, it's probably around 12 a.m. when I start editing stuff, so yeah. Anyway, we're back. We're driving to Insomnia. Got a bit of first person view here. Take a look around.
I hope everyone's okay.
Alright. It's good. The interior is a bit bare bones. It would have been good, because I know they're trying to show off this car. It would have been good if they had
Just give it a
worked
rest.
on that a little bit.
My old man had plenty of faith.
Enough.
The Empire lied. They betrayed us.
Conjecture gets us nowhere. We're searching for truth.
All you'll find are
Cool, man. Those
lies
gunships are pretty badass.
and ceasefire.
We don't really get to see enough of them, though. I know we should see a lot of dropships, but when the super bosses come down, like the MX Angelus, you should see them come down in like a wicked-ass ship like that.
Look at the size of those things.
Imperial dreadnoughts. They transport soldiers, namely the Magitech infantry.
The robots?
Mass-produced humanoid weapons of warfare, to be more precise.
Doesn't look like they'll be signing that peace treaty.
What's that on a number plate? What's that symbol?
Up ahead!
Easy.
They've set up
We could take all
inspection
these guys, no
point.
problem.
If the road ahead's blocked, then we find a way around.
I would just be plowing that regalia straight through them and hoping for the best. This car, I love the look of the car. It just controls like an absolute tank. I do miss my Regalia Type F though, the cool kind of armor shielding around the front wheel and the
Let's make a
flared
detour.
out
There ought to be a decent
wheel
vantage point up ahead.
housing at the back is pretty cool. Alright, so we are going to now kick some ass out of the cutscenes at the moment.
There they are.
So in the last episode I was
Oh yeah.
you might have heard the just the tapping buttons of me the entire time. It's just a bad habit. So this time I'm holding the button, you'll be happy to know, so you shouldn't hear so much tapping in the background. But see, now it feels a little bit boring. I kind of like the tapping. Anyway, I know when I first did my playthrough on my 99 account or save file, I didn't really use the warp points all that much. So I'm gonna have to be using them in here because, yeah, otherwise I'm gonna start getting my ass kicked. And I'm hitting for like such a low amount. I really need some accessories. I think I'm planning on, I'll probably farm a little bit of AP in chapter 3. But for the most part I think I'm going to hang out to chapter 4 till I get the Beast Whistle. And I'll probably use the 3 valleys to farm it up. But the thing is, I don't think I'll ever be powerful enough to use the Shield of the Just method, where you AoE can one-hit those dogs for the AP. I don't think I'll have the strength for that. Maybe with the Ultimate Blade, possibly? Yep, stasis. I also used, on the first time I played, I was using the infinite regen thingy, so I'm really not used to getting stasis at all. Wow, these guys, yeah, taking a beating. Probably should have looked in the shop for a few better weapons. Oh well, I have the Masamune, maybe I'll use that. It just leaves you open so often. What did you guys think of the music in this? Generally, like it fits the fits the tone, I guess, but there's never, for me, there's not really a standout track too much. I really like the soundtrack for the Justice Monsters 5 though. It's just like, just grindy metal. It's awesome. Oh yeah, we just got the train lines there. In chapter 2 we can start upgrading our weapons via Sid. And hopefully we can get the Ultima Blade as soon as possible. But I'm a bit worried about farming the Sturdy Horn, because after I made my video I realized that a lot of people have a huge problem getting that to drop, so hopefully it doesn't happen to me. I think when I did it I only tried for probably about 40 minutes or so. And I'm back to tapping that button. These axe guys remind me of Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz or something. Oh, he's got his mask off. They look almost human. Oh, something I have to do before I forget. I will give Noctis, I'll give him an experience band. Just because I don't know what will be happening to what's his name, Gladio, later on, so yeah. My only real big fear of this playthrough, what am I doing? Platinum. The only big fear I've got of this playthrough is if I forget to have an experience band on and I stay at an inn and it just totally ruins my whole save, because I've already done that once tonight. I don't want to be doing that again.
Ceasefire discussions between the two nations. All provisional terms have been suspended in light of recent developments. Moreover, in the wake of the news of King Regis's death, we've now received word that Crown Prince Noctis and the Oracle Lunafreya have also been pronounced dead.
Keep it on.
Nice one, mate. See, the phone thing. They should have either like had them or not had them. It doesn't add up for me. Surely they couldn't be blocked all the time.
Hello? Core?
So, you made it.
The hell's going on?
Where are you?
Outside the city? With no way back in.
Makes sense.
Makes sense? Are you serious? What about any of this makes sense? The news just told me I'm dead, along with my father and Luna.
Listen.
The voice
I'm heading out
acting's
to Hammerhead.
okay, I guess. I don't know, I
the
still
king.
don't feel it from
It's
Noctis.
true. If you're looking for the whole truth, you know where to find me.
I know part of it's being a prince and trying to be reserved and strong in the face of adversity or whatever, but it's just his other behaviors don't really back up that
What did the Marshal?
that type of character, I thought.
City.
I don't know, maybe it was established in Brotherhood or something, but I don't know, I just, as a player just coming into the game, I don't get that feeling from Noctis, which was disappointing. I think I said it before, I'm really a fan of the silent protagonist, like, you know, you can just put yourself in their shoes, you don't have to have them tell you how they're feeling. It's always classic when you've got a silent protagonist and something would happen, like they'd say, oh, your father's dead, and then they just get like a ... which, you know, you can take as anything really. Oh, there's Noctis in happier times. And another load screen, no turning back. Again, I'm just going to talk here just in case I forget to edit. I really wouldn't be surprised if I do not edit this out, like, yeah. Oh well. So, loading, huh? I wonder, the thing I'm wondering is if they've got a big ass long fight against the boss and it's taken me like 30 minutes or something, I hope I have the Steam to fill it with some type of conversation. Because just whacking on admin toys for like 2 hours, what do you say? It's the excitement and the thrill runs out in about half an hour. Oh, I mean, not even half an hour, in like half a minute. It's like when you I've taken quite a few international flights over to Europe and Asia and things like that. It's super exciting when you first jump on the plane, but then you realize you have to be on that plane for another 8 or 9 hours. So here we go. We got Luna Freya. Yeah, Luna Freya. Fleuret. With our text message doggies, even though we have perfectly good phones. I suppose this is romantic. Hella romantic. Although it's not a very good way to keep in contact with the person that you intend to marry. That girl, bang, right on. I don't know why he's going after Luna Freya when you got an amazing girl like that in front of you. But if you know the story, you might think she's a little bit frigid.
Don't suppose the Crown's Guard is still active.
I wouldn't count on
So
it.
here we are,
With the Marshal out here.
heading back towards
I wonder
Hammerhead,
how things are in the city.
and I'm sure Prompto is going to be singing and cheering and
something
acting his
this
normal
big
self
can't go
soon
ignored.
enough.
And what about us? What do we do?
We make for Hammerhead now, and figure the rest out later.
I need to get some good decals for the car.
Got a message from my sister. She's with refugees bound for Lestal.
Oh, Iris.
Well, at least Iris is
It'll,
okay.
Iris.
Yeah.
Iris.
Doesn't sound
How-
like anyone
my
else is so
pronunciations
lucky, though.
are... In this game, I feel like they are
Noct
purposely
won't be dead forever.
changing the pronunciations of certain words.
only way is
Iris,
forward.
it's totally Iris.
No going back.
I think they do it just to trip up people like me. Oh well. Cindy, again.
Hey.
Glad y'all made it.
And we should ask Cindy. I know they can upgrade it later, but you wouldn't need to say, hey man, can you maybe put like a
First core.
tank in our car that holds more than 600 mils of bloody petrol?
Yeah.
Boss ain't sat still 1 second since he heard
Speak
y'all
with
were
Sid.
coming.
Oh yeah. This is where Sid opens up a little bit to us. Phoenix down, I need those. I'm pretty light on those.
Crystal and the King's Ring. What they've been after all along.
So all talk of peace was merely
See,
a
the crystal.
pretext.
I'm guessing they talk about that in Kingslave, but you don't really find out what it is in this game until, well, like chapter 13 or 14, I think.
Reggie wasn't born yesterday. Lucius got dealt a losing hand, and your old man played it the best he could. He saw this coming a mile away, and he wasn't gonna go down without a fight.
Man, King Regis is badass. I wish he was featured a little bit more in this game.
Though, well, it just wasn't enough. You need something else?
I don't know
You
about the
talk to
band around Sid's hat. It just seems a little bit out of place to me.
I can't even remember the last time I saw Reggie.
I used to be
A lifetime ago.
a little bit of a goth when I was younger, and I used to wear those like studded bracelets like on my ankles and my wrists and everything. They were all the rage. They looked horrible, actually. Looking back, it looked horrible, but you know, I thought I was pretty badass back then. Anyway, on with it. Sid
Cora
will
left
upgrade
a
our weapons
message.
now, I think.
Said he'll wait for you.
And we have
in
to
the
go
tombs.
see Core to start getting the
They're to
royal arms
northwest of
together.
here. That's a short ways past the outpost. Find that first.
Oh yeah, and then we can start getting dog tags for Dave, I think his name is. But I'll have to sleep up, it's pretty late.
Interesting toy you got there.
This?
I just realized today,
Something we picked up after taking out
with
some
the engine
materials.
blade, it actually makes an engine
Well, I'll be
noise when you whip it
Crown
out.
City made. If you like, I can make this puppy better.
And generally when I'm playing these games, I have the
I can
the sound
mod it for
muted
you.
or very low, and then I have music on in the
Look,
background,
I
so
got diddly
you
squat
kind of
to
miss
do
out on
what
those
with
little
Cindy
details.
Taking care of the garage. If you can find the parts, I can do the work for you.
Cool. We've already got the metal scrap. We picked that up in Golden Key. But I think there's a few lying around everywhere. Of course, when I made the guides, I totally neglected to look for ones closer to Hammerhead, but yeah. Train Lance 2. The attack's pretty low on it, but it tends to do pretty good damage. I generally give it to Ignis, but
It'll be a riot.
maybe I'll try equipping it and see what it's like. The attack speed's pretty decent on it. Yeah, but the actual attack's pretty bad. I'll give it to Ignis anyway. Yeah, we're right.
Never seen one of these before.
It's the engine blade,
Bring
is
me
it?
the parts, and I'll take care of the rest.
Yep. Do I have a rusted bit? Yeah, I do. Good.
Fixing
I
an
think he just
upgrade?
gives us the first one
Can
straight
do.
up. What's the second part we need though? Oh, the glass gemstone. I think, yeah, we get that in chapter 3. I wrote a bloody guide on this, and I'm already forgetting what's going on.
Crown City weapons ain't designed with upgradability in mind. At least not their insides. You gotta work with what's outside.
All right, mate.
With a bit of tinkering, I can turn your weapon into something special. How y'all
Weird.
doing?
It locked me in place. It doesn't usually do that if he's got nothing to give you. What did I just get? The engine blade 2, was it? Ah. Alright, I have to unequip it. How do I do that? L3.
You round up enough parts, you all come straight back here.
No?
End up things the way they are, you can't have too much firepower. You slap
Did I miss
those
something?
robot-loving fools couldn't touch my brand of remodeling. If y'all are having best
come
part
on,
of
mate.
all this, imagining the weapon doing a number
Is he
on
bugged?
the
He just
Empire.
keeps talking to me.
Oh my eight.
Oh well, whatever. It is what it is. Engine blade. Quests. Better engine blade. Do I have a rusted bit? I guess maybe I don't. Yep, yep. What's it under? I don't have a rusted bit, that'd be why. Anyway, I guess we'll just forge on. Go up and see core as soon as we can, but there's a rusted bit around here, and I make video guides on how to get bloody things, and then, yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to find a rusted bit now. Oh, no, metal scrap.
They will have sealed off the city.
Somebody said, someone posted, I've got a few posts on my videos, I should have paid more attention to them.
Your guess is as good as mine.
I mean, at the time I pay attention to posts, I always try and reply to posts, but or comments on my videos, but there's just too many, so
The bastards took it
everything flows out of my head pretty quickly.
This is far from over.
The thing is with YouTube too, replying to people's comments, it's almost like YouTube makes it as hard as possible for you to do that. The way that you get notified of comments and the way you can go in and reply to those is just so poorly done. Oh, it's actually night. I shouldn't be out of here at all. I don't even know why I'm still out here. I'm looking for a rusted bit, that's it. But it won't really affect our progress all that much. I can get one in the Keycatrich Trench anyway, so yeah. There's nothing too menacing in the Keycatrich. I'll use some magic and just nuke. I don't even need to kill these guys, I'm out of here. I'll use some magic and I'll nuke the spider chick that comes down. Oh man, this is probably not the best time of night to play. I feel my train of thought is about one carriage long. Alright, we are going to sleep for the night, and then we are going to head over to the little hunter's settlement up there.
It's bedtime.
I should really start making camp actually, and so I can farm some Elemancy nodes and also get Ignis his cooking skills up. I plan on probably about chapter 3 I'm going to start cooking with Ignis. I've got a way to, well, it's promoted as speed level his cooking, but it's anything but fast. It takes forever because you have to rest at a camp, cook the meal, skip through everything, rest at a camp, cook a meal, skip through everything.
Hello.
Just over and over again, so here's Dino with his awesome follow-up quest, but I'm not going to have any part of it.
Right, the jeweler.
Got that right. The best around. Listen, I've been worried about how you guys are doing. How's about you drop by Galden and mingle
Thanks,
for a
mate.
bit?
We'll think about it.
We got better stuff to do. Yeah, so go to the car and we'll head off over to the settlement thing. Actually, should I stop at 3 valleys in between? And I wouldn't even know where to get that sword. And yeah, no, I wouldn't have any idea. I could look up a guide right now, but that would take preparation, and that's not what I'm about. I kind of feel like I'm letting people down or something if I have to consult a guy when I'm the one writing or making the guides most of the time, so yeah. If I was a single man living alone, I feel I could have had all the guides done and been on my 20th playthrough by now, but actually I've got a wife and a kid, so yeah, it makes it a little bit harder to do all this. And I'm doing quite a bit of work on the videos at the moment, but that's just because I'm off work for the holidays, and my daughter's at the stage she sleeps a lot during the day, so there's not really much I can do in that regard. But I know when I was single and a bit younger, if I wasn't out doing something, I would be just full on games, and you just knock one over in like a week, just have everything done. But this one took a little bit more. So we get a broken down car back there. You can give the guy a repair kit, but yeah, it's probably not worth it. I believe you can use a repair kit on your car, but I've never actually got my car damaged before. The only time I've damaged my car is when I'm on the whoop flying ship and I smash it into the ground. Is he meant to go up there or something? No, lucky. Anyway, sorry Ignis. I don't get it. I know it's in auto mode, but why can I steer? Yeah, the driving's kind of cool to look around, but yeah, I'm still not feeling it. I'm really happy when I unlock fast travel points. But then you have to sit through a loading screen that's equally as long, so yeah. It's a nice touch that he kind of parked under the shade of the sign.
This must be
What we got around here? I'll take a quick look around and see.
Like a hub for hunters.
Actually, I think at the top of the tower there's is it a metal scrap or is it a rusted bit? One of those. Either way, we're getting a rusted bit pretty soon. God damn. Jumping when I should be pressing X. Yeah, there's a rusted bit. Excuse me, bit of a yawn there. 11:30. See, when I started this playthrough, it was like, I don't know, 10 o'clock or something. And I was thinking, yeah, this is pretty good. I'll be done by about 11, do a bit of editing, and then I'll go to bed. But, of course, I wasn't recording the entire time that I was doing it, so complete waste.
Your Highness, I'm glad you're safe.
Monica.
Monica.
Where are all the others?
Most of the Crown's
She doesn't look like much of a hunter. She's not really kitted out or anything.
Lady Iris out of the city. Dustin is with her as we speak, seeing her the rest of the way to Lestalem.
I owe you guys big time.
That mullet of Gladio's is terrible, but awesome at the same time. It would not look that good in real life at all. I can guarantee that. Quite a few Aussies have the mullets going, and it's not a good look. I was rocking one when I was a kid, but that's just because I didn't know any better. What am I doing? Am I going up there? Yeah. To get the Keycatrich Trench. We'll have to come back here later and get a coal? the cat's whiskers for the drain lance upgrade.
First the Crown City, then Hammerhead, then the Royal Tomb?
His nickname should have been Kor the Restless.
Somehow not as catchy as Kor the Immortal.
I felt
Making it out of
through
insomnia only adds
the
to his legend.
story they never really
Favors the bold.
oh, we don't go to Keycatrich yet. I felt they never really explained just why we had to get all the royal arms. Like, I know it's so we can become a rightful king or whatever, but I don't know, it just feels like kind of a
should be easy for you.
half thought out thing, because in the end of the game you can finish the game and only collect 3 or 4 royal arms. Like, you don't have to get them all. It's, I don't know, it just kind of feels like it was something that sounded cool and they forgot about it halfway through. I'm hoping in the future the patches and stuff will fix up a lot of mistakes or loopholes in this story. It's looking promising so far. If they fulfill their promises, yeah, it'll be quite good. And I just missed out on my AP opportunity, but yeah, oh well. With Christmas, I've been I really like eggnog. They do like a carton in a little milk carton here in Australia, only for Christmas. Everyone else hates it. My wife, I gave her some the other night and she actually nearly threw up from it. So yeah, I get to drink all the eggnog.
We're here.
A tomb fit for royalty.
Let's go and find the Marshal.
Whoop. Keep forgetting about my bloody war points. The flying enemy thing, didn't really seem to encounter too many. Maybe they had the first one and thought, yeah, that was a bit annoying, so we won't do that anymore. I thought Prompto would be more handy in these type of fights, but he doesn't seem to be doing all that much. Ugh. Yeah, not cool. See, whereas in Kingdom Hearts, I felt the aerial or ground, whatever you're fighting, was pretty good.
Back me up.
Blindside, oh, okay. I didn't think I was anywhere near him. Wow, this level 1 thing is really turning the most mundane fights into, yeah, a struggle. Now we find hardcore. Hardcore. Do we?
Marshal.
There he is.
At last, Your Highness.
Yeah. Wanna tell me what I'm here for?
The power of kings passed from the old to the new through the bonding of souls.
Do you guys use your
One such soul lies
armage as
before
much?
you. To claim your
Actually, I got a
forebears'
message
power
on
is
one of my
your
videos saying
birthright
it's armor.
and duty as king.
My experience is armager,
Now is
but
not
yeah,
the
I
time
suppose
to
you can say
question the
armor. It just sounds a bit
A king is
weird. It
sworn
doesn't
to
really flow
protect
from the
his
tongue
people.
for me, so
And yet
I'm gonna
he
go with
chose to
armature.
protect only one prince. Was that his calling? Forsake the masses to spare his own son?
Oh, this is
How
the
long
emotional
will you
part with
remain the protected?
Noctis. I'm kind of ruining
The
it
king
right now.
entrusted the role of protector to you.
Entrusted it to me. Then why didn't he tell me that? Why did he stand there smiling as I left? Why? Why did he lie to me?
That day, he didn't want you to remember him as the king. In what time you had left, he wanted to be your father. He always had faith.
I think Noctis should be a
in you, but when
little
time
bit more
came,
upset that he
you
didn't
would ascend for the sake of
embrace
your
his
people.
father, or, you know, treat him more kindly before he left.
Guess he left me no choice.
with anime and video games and stuff like that, I always get a bit upset with the main characters because they always have such kick-ass cool powers, but they always act like, oh, it's just such a burden, and oh, woe is me, it's such a hard life. But I'm like, man, give me floating bloody swords that I can pull out of the air and warp around and just kick the shit out of anything. I'd be happy as. That's why I like I love Adventure Time purely because Finn is just he knows what he's got. He just goes out ass kicking and he loves it, and he doesn't question things too much. He's, you know, positive and upbeat and just kicks ass, and you know.
For the time being.
But it just seems all these guys in RPGs are like, the burden of my power is just too extreme. And they just crying about it the whole time.
There are 13 known royal arms, each enshrined at a royal tomb.
Oh, here comes the doggies. Hello, doggy.
I've enlisted the help of the hunters. They comb the land in search of the lost tombs.
There's the one nearby you mentioned.
That's a good one.
We know they're in the crypt. Inside the tunnels.
Yeah. See that doggo?
Let's be done with this riffraff.
Bam. Doge.
That wasn't a bad effort, Prompto.
Whoa! I just got praised.
I think Core, the fact that he has like a sheath katana type of weapon, I don't know if it fits his character.
Yes, sir.
If he had like a cavalry, like a pommel sword would be, like a ring pommel sword would be kind of fitting, I guess. Maybe a bit cliche, but fitting. Where are we going? Keycatrich. You got the Imperials all over this place right now, I think.
The Empire. It all went to ruin. And after that, the Empire moved in like it owned the place.
We must come up with
Get some.
Salmon collected as ever, I see.
Later on in the game, you get a sniper rifle called Cerebus. It's pretty fun to use, but if you use it against these soldiers, one tiny little shot from their gun does about 42 damage and totally interrupts you, pulls you out of scope mode and just interrupts the whole process. It's a huge letdown. In my video I wanted to do a whole like Call of Duty 360 no scope type of thing, but those bastards kept on shooting me out of the shot. I think a big ass walker comes along here soon.
Outstanding, knocked.
Yep.
Yep. There he is. Boom. Take that, mate. What do you get for camping? Oh, I should have used Lion's Brawl. I'll do it now.
Marshal.
Damn, awesome. I'm hoping Core becomes playable later on, or in your party at least.
Never mind. Focus on the battle.
Here goes nothing.
Although it would have been really nice too if they had have... They're building up this whole Brotherhood thing. It would be nice if they, if you could actually take control of one of the bros and get in there with them. I guess it'd make you feel... Well, me, it'd make you feel a bigger connection to them.
Well, I can.
Because at the moment, I don't really pay... Besides tech skills, I don't really pay attention to what they're doing in battles.
A Magitech armor.
Dangerous?
This particular model poses a mild to moderate threat.
The short version.
The one really
Marshal. Got to be pretty bad.
just acute skill they have is to run into every magic spell I cast. They could be half a map away and they'll go out of their way to stand in that bloody spell.
I'm afraid break time's over.
I thought I was a gunner.
Where did that come from? Oh, explosion. I like the oil coming out, that's a nice touch.
go for an ebony out now.
I like the in games I like the mix sometimes between technology and like melee weapons and old school stuff, but other times it just doesn't make sense. When you can have a mech that's like peak technology and you're hitting it with an ancient Japanese sword, there's a little bit of a disconnect there. So up here on the left to the entrance of the Keycatrich mines, you've got the Bio Blaster. And this one you can upgrade with Sid a bit later on. Well, now actually. All you need is Dynamo from behind the Midgar Sommer, the big snake up near Lestalem, I think he is. And that's got a really good attack because Prompto can shoot out like a cloud of poison with it. And it does big damage to bosses and other things.
Doors to the other tombs. Seek them out and lay claim to the power they hold.
If Core could just come along with us, it would make everything so much easier. Hopefully we get to see what he's up to in a later episode, or
you should focus on your own
story gap filler or something like that.
Let's head in. I will. You take care.
Now, I probably should have checked before. I don't even have good Elemancy. Jesus. Alright, this spider chicken here might be a bit of a trouble, but yeah, I'm too far away from a camp point now to go back.
Keep it real, huh?
I'll have to remind myself to stock up on Elemancy. Although I think there's a couple in here.
People lived here?
Those seeking refuge.
I'm pretty much gonna be smashing through this one. I think there's... Is there a Moogle charm in here? No, that comes way later on.
Starter up.
I think otherwise most of the stuff in here is just like catalysts for Elemancy. For the most part, I think with my Elemancy I'll be using the stingers from these scorpions to give venom cast.
I hate that noise.
What? Too atmospheric for you?
Whoa, too quick, mate. I already got it.
You guys, I'd rather not get buried alive.
Yeah, let us be quick.
What was that?
My bad.
I can feel.
Sometimes your party talks a lot, but I don't know if you guys have played Dragon's Dogma. My god, man, I adore that game. I think it's amazingly good. I really, really loved it. But your party just... the shit they would sprout just constantly, over and over and over again. You come up to a pack of harpies and they're like, harpies are weak to fire. Harpies are weak to fire. Look out, harpies. And they just... Oh, it killed me. It was great. The original one, before they did the Dark Arisen patch, you could actually get rid of all your pawns and then use talents and skills to increase your attack power and stats when you're on your own. And to get rid of your last pawn, or to get rid of your pawn, you'd have to pick them up and throw them down a pit. So yeah, that was always fun to just know that the sweet silence to follow as they plunge down that cliff would be great. But then Dark Arisen, they released that, and I don't know, I wasn't feeling it because they nerfed those skills that made you good when you were alone. So yeah, it kind of killed the game and the way I like to play it. But then I was probably playing it the wrong way.
Nice.
So.
Another one.
Get you goblins here, level 7s. Remember the first time I went in here, there was just like, I was like, what is this place? It's pathetic. Like level 7s, just one hitting them. Then I got the spider boss and I was like, yeah, pretty easy too. But yeah, it might be a bit of a challenge for us. Plus immune. I'll go back to that. Plus immune.
Here goes nothing. No big deal.
We all good?
So a few people said the sound was a little bit too low, but others said the sound was at kind of the right level. So I don't know. Because I'm a bit new to YouTube, I don't know. Is there a copyright thing if you're displaying the game sounds louder than your speech, or is there some key balance thing or something? I don't know. But I'll tweak around with it and I'll see how it goes in this episode. But let me know. Let me know how it goes. Let me know if you're still actually watching, because yeah. I start off watching some series and I'm like, yeah man, this is gonna be cool, and then it kind of just runs out of steam. So hopefully I can avoid doing that, but we'll see what goes on.
Nothing.
That's weird.
Bam!
We got company.
Where's your mummy, Tarantula? She's around here somewhere. Now, out here we get the auto crossbow as well, which is another piece of machinery for
An ominous sort of way.
Stay sharp.
for Prompto mainly. When you upgrade it, I was using it with the bow of the overwhelm skill from Ignis. It worked alright, it was doing decent damage, but the rate of fire is just way too slow. Whereas the bow of the clever is just, it's like a machine gun. Now, this might be a bit of an ass whooping, but we'll see how it goes. Only level 12, but she takes a beating.
Not good to throw that in the dark. Now imagine you were using a gun.
Oh, that's not bad. Doing alright damage to it. And the camera, you have to really fight it sometimes. I should use Piercer actually to lower her defense. That move of Gladio is always so awkward. He's usually cutting through a bush or going through a rock or something along those lines. Yeah, I'm doing alright damage to her. 200? Try a bit of magic on it. Piercer? Oh no, Prompto's getting burnt at the moment.
We can turn the tide yet.
Bam, take that. Oh, 1,000. That's alright. I was actually watching today, a dude on Reddit posted that he beat Adman Toys on level 1. That is utter madness. The Equalizer food buff was pretty much what did it for him. Vulnerable? Damn, like that. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I thought I'd be spamming potions in that fight. What are we gonna do here again? Turn on generator or something, yeah? Is he back there? I probably should remember
Cut it
this.
out,
but,
man.
Where did we come from here? I don't know. This is exciting gameplay from Lemon Eating Cow. Exciting stuff. Oh, this is the vault door, is it? Maybe? Possibly? No? Don't know what I'm talking about? No, there it is.
The hell?
Totally knew what I was doing. And now we get Axe of the Conqueror, which does a wicked AoE, kind of huge jump in the air and then warp strike, but it just, if you hit a big pack of enemies, you lose a lot of health from it. Sometimes I just feel with the Royal Arms, risk and reward was a bit out of balance. I feel the risk is far too high most of the time. So unless I'm doing the armature attack, it just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't feel worth it for me. They look wicked too. The effect of them all floating around as you collect them is great. I really like that.
So Noct borrows the old king's powers.
It just, whenever I see something like that, I just think of Kingdom Hearts and how cool it'd be to see all the keyblades floating around like that. They should really do a
What's it like?
some type of add-on or something where you can play as Sora, and then instead of the Royal Arms you have all the keyblades floating around. That'd be pretty cool. They could keep him, just have a costume on Noctis. Or they need to do, I don't know if you guys have seen the Noodle Cup ad. it was shameless promotion, but the forks with little things attached to it floating around him is pretty cool, and he's got this neat noodle cup hat on.
Yeah.
Finally picked up. But I lost another king.
What do you guys think of the shameless product placement in this game? Sorry, creaky chair.
I have a task for you. The Empire's begun
The biggest one for me was the
base
Coleman's,
along the road west to the sky. I
the
need
camping
you
gear.
to
It
put it
just,
out of commission.
it strikes you in the face so hard.
It will cost us access to the west and all the royal tombs.
But
that
I
lie
just,
beyond.
I wonder, obviously they've paid for that promotion.
She can fill you in on the details.
I wonder how many kids or people playing this game are like, man, you know
People to
what?
see,
I'm going to go out and
places
buy
to
a
burn.
Coleman's tent
Let's go see
or a
Monica
Coleman's
at the
chair. I
outpost.
just, I don't get product placement because I've never looked at something in a game or
Come to think of it,
a movie and said, man, that actor's doing,
Yeah,
like, drinking that drink.
it's an ominous thing
I've got to
like
drink that drink.
It ain't gonna be easy taking
Although
down a
the
whole stronghold.
the cup noodle they do in a really good way. They kind of
Marshal believes we can, or he wouldn't
make
have
it
asked
look
us.
good, but
First
all the
things
food
first.
looks good in this game. So
Right. Let's head back to the outpost.
what am I doing? Do I need anything else here? Not really. No, we'll skip it. I think what I can do. Oh, I got to get back to the outpost. I was gonna say if I need to go back to Hammerhead, anytime I need to go back to Hammerhead, all I do is tow car, pay 100 gil, and no messing around. Just a loading screen, and you're back at
Any
home.
plan of attack?
Oh, I get the coral now.
I'll circle around.
We'll see how badly he beats us. It's not if he beats us. It's, yeah, well there you go. It's how badly he's gonna beat us. I'll take a few cracks at him. But last time I got my... Oh, he's just one-shotting everyone. I'm not going to be doing that. He takes a lot of magic damage, actually, so I'll build up some magic and come back and just nuke him. He's not all that hard to fight, but he's just got, like, instant kill moves. Even when you're... I think I took him on at, like, level 35 last time, and he knocks you around a fair bit.
Man,
Oh.
who knew Cora was such a badass?
What do you know? I'm missing my sprint. I'm gonna do it this time. I totally swear it. Oh, perfect. This was even after I did the Pidios runes. I had to do the like sprint skip in that, and you would think my timing would be better by now, but yeah. Actually, recording that Pidios run, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I did a. I saw a guy named Sean Gallagher on YouTube do a speed run of it, and he finished it in 1 minute 28. So I thought I could kind of
Here we are.
copy it. I told the guy I was going to copy it, so whatever. And you know, I just wanted to give
Your
the
Highness,
video and then explain a little bit about it. But because I wanted a smooth run, every time I fell down into a pit, I would have to run back to the entrance, re-record the video from the entrance. So without that, it would have been a kind of short process, but I wanted to get it all in one clean run, so it took me maybe 2 hours or something just to get that one run down, just purely because every time I messed up, I had to restart again. But it was worth it in the end. I think even pick the bloody thing up, mate. What's this one?
A treasure map, you
Scrap
reckon?
of paper. Ah, okay.
Wouldn't that be sweet?
Are we searching
They're
for
for
it?
recipes or something?
It's a hidden treasure map. So, yes?
I never actually did those the first time around. I guess they never really came up for me. But yeah, Pidios Ruins is, if you don't have a guide or something for that, it's amazingly done. Like the puzzles and everything are great, but for the amount of time that I wanted to spend in there, it's just it's not
you
worth
wanna
me
watch where you're
worth
going.
it. So yeah. The dungeon in general frustrated me though, because I thought, like, you're a dude, I can warp like this, I can go up on big towers and stuff, but then I go into a dungeon and I can't even jump the tiniest gaps. It just,
Who's guarding my
Yeah,
sister?
it kind of irked me.
Good to know we still have people we can count on outside the city.
Okay, we'll camp here and get Ignis some cooking
Let's call it
skills.
a day. I'll see what I can whip up.
And I think on that note, actually, I'm going to leave it. So next time we'll come back and we will... what are we going to do? I guess we'll be out collecting royal arms and we'll go to Keycatrich Trench. And actually we'll just at Keycatrich Trench. I'm tired. Anyway, I should finish this up before I keep babbling stuff. Oh well, we'll watch this cutscene and then we're out. They are some nice looking camping chairs. I think I want to run out and buy them. If only I knew what brand they were. Coleman's. Oh, that's informative. I'll go buy some chairs at Coleman's then. I wonder if the branding is specific to region or country. I think if you want to level his cooking really fast, you can make a mystery meat sushi, I believe, and you can spam that over and over and over and over and over and over again. Hey, enable sprinting without expending stamina. That is my food. That was meant for me. Anyway, the boys are sleeping, so I think that is probably a good time for me to go to sleep as well. Oh man, look at that pizza. I think it's a bit too late for pizza though. I want it. Oh well. I am going to head to bed. This has been Lemon Eating Cow. Really thankful for you guys watching and your input into this series. Like I said, this series is going to be what you guys make it. This is a learning experience for me, so if there's stuff you like or stuff you don't like, please tell me. Like if you like the cutscenes or you don't like the cutscenes, or you know, if you want me to spice up the commentary a little bit, then yeah, just you gotta let me know, because I'm only here because of you guys, so I want to make it enjoyable for you. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. If I don't see you on the YouTube comment section, then Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Oh, yeah, Moo as well. Huh.